Hey guys, what's going on? This is MaddenDvinik, and today I'm going to go over how to use the LavaLoonion attack strategy that you've all seen in the Ice Ice Baby versus VN Champions video. Credits are going to be shown at the end, but what I'm going to discuss today is the army combos that you can use of this army. Number 2, what bases to attack, what to look for, what to avoid. 3, the steps of attack, which there are actually quite a few, and you need to make sure you pay attention to that especially. And then 4, the common mistakes that people make when using this army, because they're having mistakes made and they definitely need to be addressed so you guys don't make the same mistakes. To start off, we're going to look at the 3 main army combos that are mostly used. The first one is the most common one, and that is 3 Lava Hounds, 23 Balloons, 13 Minions, 3 Wall Breakers, 3 Archers, your Clan Castle troops. Very important, you must have heroes, and for all 3 of them, the spell combination are 3 Rage spells and 2 lightning spells. Now the difference between the first one and the second one is just the Lava Hounds. You take 1 less Lava Hound with you on the second one, but for that you gain 5 more balloons, an extra minion, an extra wall breaker, and an extra archer. For starters, I would really suggest using the very first one just because of the amount of Lava Hounds you have. The second one is I guess the more effective one because you have more balloons to have the main attack towards the town hall. Now the third one is interesting because it actually also has a golem in it. And now the point of the golem here, guys, as you'll see in a replay later on, is that the golem is used to sort of lure the archer queen out. In some cases, you might let the archer queen be where she is and take her out with your minions and balloons later on, but if you want to be safe, you would use a golem to go ahead and pull her out a little bit and then have your king or queen, or both of them, take her down. So these are the 3 main army combos, and I will go ahead and show you all 3 of these in the upcoming steps on how to use this army. Now what do you have to look for in the basis to actually attack him with this army? Well, the one main requirement, and this is really important guys, are the 4 air defenses. They must be close to the outside of the bases. If they're centralized with a town hall, it is not a base to attack with this army. You won't be able to use your heroes to kill off the first air defense, and you won't really be able to use the balloons and the Lava Hounds to go in the center and do that. It is too dangerous and too risky to do that. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what the Infernos are set to. If they're set to single, that's even better for you, but whether they're multi or single, it doesn't matter because we got a strategy to take them out. Let's go ahead and begin. So here are the 6 steps to succeeding in this strategy. I'm going to go in depth with them later on when I show the raids, but for now we're just going to take a look at them. The first one is you pull the clan castle, just like on any other raid. The second one is to kill that clan castle. The third one will be to kill the first air defense, and if you can, take out the archer queen. The fourth step is to actually begin the mass attack. That's where you would deploy all your balloons and minions. The 5th step is your spell management. Super important where you place spells. If you take the spells out of this strategy, it is going to fail miserably. And the 6th step is to deploy the remaining troops if you have any left. Step 7 is you're done. You just watch the attack go on, and you're probably going to get 3 stars if you do this correctly. So let's actually go in depth on every one of these steps. The first step is to pull the clan castle. Start by deploying about 6 balloons and 1 lava hound to activate the clan castle. The lava hound will attack the first air defense and take most of the damage from the defenses, while the balloons will move in and back it up while also helping to pull the clan castle. It is important which side you start to pull the clan castle from, because this is the first air defense that you will take care of. You should look at the Infernos and how they line up. Imagine you draw a line from one Inferno to the other, and that is not the sides, those are not the 2 sides you attack on. You attack from the opposite sides, doesn't matter which side, just the other 2 sides are the only sides you pull the clan castle from. Since on this base it is centralized, it doesn't matter which one you pull from, and the attacker on this one will pull it from the top. Now that the clan castle is out, you need to kill it, but before that you need to gather all the troops you pulled out in one spot. Use your 3 archers, and if you need any more troops, use some minions to put them into one spot. You do this by deploying the archers on 2 opposite ends, and it makes the troops with different speeds meet up in the same spot. Now depending what's actually in the clan castle, here are the tactics for killing the troops in it. If there are more than 10 archers or barbarians, lure them to a corner or the edge of the base and deploy a balloon just far away enough for it to fall on top of them when it is shot down. This should destroy max level 7 archers and barbarians with 1 balloon if done correctly. If many barbs and archers still remain, use another balloon. If you just have maybe 2 or 3 archers or barbarians left over, just use some minions to take care of them. Now, for wizards and witches, definitely use your minions to kill them off. Do not try to use a balloon for them. Make sure you isolate the witch away from the skeletons to kill her first. So if the skeletons are surrounding her, the minions will go for the skeletons first, and the witch will just keep killing your minions. Make sure you pull that witch out away from the skeletons and kill her first. This also prevents her from making any more of them. Now for lava hounds, dragons, and golems, it's a bit more difficult, and you have to sort of use a combination of minions and your archer queen or king to kill them off. If it's a golem, you can use the king and the queen. If it's a dragon or a lava hound, just use your queen. You don't need the king. But be careful not to let the hound take out your queen. Sort of put the minions up in front so that they're attacked and not the queen. If you see some Valkyries come out of the clan castle, they can just be taken out with a minion or two. And use these strategies for any other troop that may come out of the clan castle, but these are the most common ones up here in the Champions League and overall in the Clash of Clans. For step 3, you need to kill the next air defense and the queen if you can. Find the side that's opposite to the clan castle lure side. You already damaged the first air defense, now you need to take the one across from it. You deploy the king and the queen next to that side. Right after you deploy them, you would deploy your 3 or 4 wall breakers that are in the army composition. They should open up the box or the compartment with that air defense. Make sure to watch the health on your heroes, very important because you're going to need them. Activate the queen when she's attacking the air defense or is going up against another enemy hero. If neither one is happening, just make sure you watch her health so that she does not die out. The king's ability may be useful for taking out enemy melee troops like the skeleton traps. Otherwise, activate him when his health gets low or if he's also attacking one of the other enemy heroes. For step 4, you need to begin the mass attack. Deploy the 2 remaining lava hounds on the side that is closest to the town hall but has not been attacked yet. This is the side that is in line with the multi-target infernos. Spread the lava hounds out but not too far. Behind the hounds, deploy 2 or 3 sets of balloons with 4 to 6 balloons per set. These sets should be centered in the middle by the town hall. That means in line with the town hall. Imagine that there's a line going down at the town hall and that the 2 sets of the balloons are on either side of the line. Your remaining minions can be deployed after the balloons. These should be directly centered to the line of the town hall. Step 5 is the spell management. As the first group of the balloons is hovering right over the walls, deploy the first rage spell in that compartment. It should cover the area of the air defense. When the Inferno Tower gets activated, immediately drop your first free spell on top of it, but also try to include an adjacent defense like an X-bow pointing to air or an archer tower. When most of the balloons approach the center core, drop your second rage right inside it. Right after that, freeze the second Inferno and an adjacent defense, preferably grabbing the last air defense or an X-bow, but only if it's pointing to air. Your last rage spell goes over the last air defense and a bit ahead to allow your remaining balloons and minions to speed up towards it. Finally, step 6 is to deploy any remaining troops, but in this case you just relax and watch. At this point, you're out of troops and spells. Anything that remains can be deployed right now if needed. If you executed these steps properly, you should definitely grab 2 stars at least and actually be heading right towards 3 stars if enough time is left. For this attack, it's going to be 3 stars because it was perfectly executed. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the key points and other attacks. Here's another good method for luring out the clan castle while taking care of an air defense that's not necessarily centralized in the compartment but more up to the side. You just simply deploy the balloons starting from the corner, and that should be able to take care of that air defense, including luring out the clan castle troops. Here's the example with a golem. It is deployed at the bottom, which is then followed out by heroes and some wall breakers. The golem goes ahead, taking care of all the defenses and protecting the queen and the king, while they take care of the air defense and then move on to the second one as well because both compartments were opened up. At this point, the attack will actually start at the top where the last air defense is remaining. The same steps follow. Some of the common mistakes include activating your heroes too late, such as the king. Remember, while the queen has the invisibility cloak, where she doesn't get hit by defenses, the king does, and even if you activate his ability, you might activate it too late, where you don't take full advantage of it. So make sure you watch the king, and the queen too. Another mistake is when people wait too long to deploy the balloons and minions. Remember, once the king and queen take care of that first or second air defense, deploy those balloons right away on that other side. Plan your attack ahead. That's why you have the 30 seconds at the beginning to scout out the base and make sure you pick the right sides to attack on. Okay, now let's do a quick review of the strategy. You see the 3 army combos on the screen right now. Your second thing is to know what bases to attack. You simply look for the air defenses that are located close to the outskirts of the base so you can get to them. The next thing is the steps of the attack. They are pull the clan castle troops, kill the clan castle troops. You kill the first or the second air defense with the heroes, and kill the enemy archqueen if you can. Number 4 is you begin a mass attack with your lava hounds, balloons, and minions. 5th is the spell management. Remember, you're dropping that rage spell, and right after you drop that free spell, they go right down the center. Step number 6 is to deploy the remaining troops if you have any, or spells, which you shouldn't really have any spells left. And that's it. You just watch the raid coast to an end. Alright guys, so if you missed any of the steps or need to see one again, go ahead and rewind the video, pause it, do whatever you need to learn the strategy, watch it again. But that's really all to it. I want to make sure I give credit to VN Champions and P.E.K.K.A himself, as well as anybody else who was there to create this strategy and improve it. Thank you so much, because it's actually really great. It's very powerful, so guys, make sure you get right on top of it. Supercell might or might not nerf it soon, as they've always done with the hogs and all the other troops before, like the witches. It always happens, so make sure you get right on it as soon as possible. It took a long time to put together this guide. In fact, the total time here is already 4 hours and 30 minutes. I know the cutting, writing scripts, doing the animations on screen and all that kind of stuff, so make sure you drop a like. I'd really appreciate it, as well as share this with your friends, because I'm sure they would enjoy knowing the strategy while it is very powerful. And that's it guys, make sure you also subscribe for future Clash of Clans content. I'll probably have a Go Wee Wee compilation tomorrow for YouTube All-Stars. I never posted that, so I gotta do that. So make it a great Clash time or not, the choice is always yours.